Right, I fiddled about some settings. I'm hoping that what I've done with the settings has cured the issue of the lag. Yes, there's nothing else. Bit of lag. Although I'm in the worst place for this right now because it's going to be laggy for me in a minute. And let's go to sleep right now. That was a nightmare, so I'm just hoping that it's cured. It looks like it has. Okay, alright. Let's have a look and I will check in a minute when I get to the when I get back over to the industrial district. I'm not going to rely on it testing here because, as you saw in my Let's Play, it did not enjoy being in this area. And CPU usage on the other computer was still quite low, so that's a good sign. Fingers crossed, I've got some coming through anyway, so yeah, looks quite smooth to me. That's what I wanted, smooth and not a slideshow. Hey, got it fixed at last. Oh, that could be deep slate in there. Did I see? Cut in the middle there. Save filtering this not very well, probably as well. You know what I need. Oh, well, oh well. Should be more than enough. I might be celebrating that I've got smooth running, but right, so I need to work out the position of I've got the position of spawner sorted. I took the measurements last time, but I need to work out where I'm going with the sorry, that burning sensation thanks to the hay fever. I need to work out in relation to where it is on maps to where I'm digging and placing blocks and whatnot. Yeah, that's good. I've got to dig all this slot out, haven't I, at some point? I wonder if the atmosphere is going to be similar when you get to the and it's still a slideshow and bits. Sorry guys, there's not anything else I can do with this. I've turned the settings right the way down my end. Far short of compromising maybe on what I can compromise on. It goes down 3, 2, 5, 5, 5, 5. Right, yeah. You're out. Just go over bed. If you need it anyway. Ah. put it down and then sleep when I put it down. Because if I die for some weird reason, I'll end up back at spawn. Right. But there we go. There is a crafting tab over here I want. Somewhere. That's here, isn't it? There we go. With everything I need, that's possible, I think. Looks like it's becoming night time, but will it be raining? I don't know. Should we right, yeah, where should we yeah, I think so. What number was the spawn on? I can't remember. Spawn was on 3, 4, 5. Spawn was up in this direction. Is it that? Like right next to the spawn. Confused. Does it like right next to the spawn? Yes. So it's spawn just there. Okay. So spawner is there. 3. Spawner is there. 2. How many blocks? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. So this one. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You joking me? Is that all it's going to be? Although, hang on. Go away. There's me thinking I'm going to be carving miles into the ocean, and I'm not. Okay. Okay. So. Oh, dude. I want to come around to I might start lighting up around here as well, because they, as you can see, they can spawn there. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well. think what I might have to do, because of issues I'm currently facing with like the slideshow that you're getting, I may have to stick to streams being on Twitch from next week. Don't suppose it'll hurt doing anything on Twitch, and I can load them to YouTube anyway, because I always had that option available. It's just lesser of an audience on Twitch, that's all. It's not like the audience numbers tonight anyway, but you know what I mean. Let's go to the slot. Yeah. Okay. Wait. So, two. Okay. I'm not going to be demolishing any sort of area. Got a dig project. Always do a beacon. The amount of time I've saved using beacons on big digs is unreal. Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to have to use a thingy stream next week. Twitch. Oh, sorry, not crazy. Jeez, oh. Hopefully that corner is within the motion line of I think it is. So it makes everything so much easier. I'm going to leave this in the middle for now because that's an easy route out. What we'll do is so I can always get out. There's some doors that happen and I don't have enough later. For some reason I'm down here, but I'll still get out. Right, so I'm just gonna put this in. I also need to go and drop off the items. Me not being very sensible, I have not bought my thingy over. What have I not brought over? Chests. That's it. Hang on a minute. I've got chests in my ender chest. Thinking about it. Went in a tree spot anyway for you. Okay, right, we'll go put them down over here. There. I think I've got them in here, in my redstone box. Yes, I do. I'll do probably 3 double chests, I think. But for now, now I'm just gonna just no. Hopefully it's very much stopping a bit. Stand Minecraft frame. Yeah, tomorrow's film, I don't know if it's going to be more talkative or not. Last Fable one I wasn't that talkative on. Yeah, Fables. I think it's more because of the storyline in Fable, because there's quite a bit to take in. The moment I start talking will be the moment that there's something going on in the storyline. And I kind of don't want to ruin it for anyone who's not played a Fable game before. But yeah, I will be doing Fable again tomorrow. Definitely hear them drones. Who knows, I might start streaming stuff on YouTube more regularly down the line. Who knows where things take me at the moment. But yeah, I do need to have a more active presence on streaming services. I don't know if this is a connection to. I don't know what's causing an OBS to be so bad streaming. It is like a slideshow. It's unwatchable for you guys. I need to be more active in my talking just so it's not so bad. What's going on? Okay, turn down my streaming settings a bit more, maybe. Maybe. Maybe that fixes it, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I don't know if it's when I turn or what's causing it. Yeah, I've kind of messed with the settings a bit more. That's made it worse, I think. To be honest, I've turned down the output on the stream. Okay, yeah, because for a second it's gotten worse. Um, 900 on the stream. I am going to turn down my audio bit rate and see if that works. Right, I'll soon see if it was that what's causing it. So sorry if the audio sounds slightly different, but no, didn't fix it. That was surprised. What has happened to OBS then? Is it that I need to update it? Last time I updated OBS, it messed everything up. Stopped things working. Right, I'm going to try and fix it tomorrow. Now, yeah, just going to deal with it. Okay, so it's fine. Maybe nope. That's made a blind bit of difference. And now OBS has crashed completely on me. Yeah, boy. Right. That was on very fast. Hang on a minute. That did make a difference. Jesus. Reduced it a bit. Okay, right. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this to work better for you guys. So it's not so higgledy-piggledy. Because my end, for the gaming side of things, is fine. But I also know that when I've watched streams and if the video quality isn't great, you kind of tune out. You don't tend to think, why am I watching this garbage? Yeah, it now appears as though it's fine. Let's see how it goes. I'm going to mess around with a few settings tomorrow and just see if I can get it to work properly. Now let's see what. That's the sound I can't remember them. I know each sound has its own thing as to what it's for, but I can never remember what each sound is. The my shop one's a more obvious one, and the CPU usage is high again. Right. What I'm going to say now is, if you're watching this on a repeat, head on over to Twitch/PunkyMorandy. I will be live streaming for the rest of the week on Twitch. I'm not going to fiddle about those settings too much. I'm going to be doing tester streams on YouTube. I will be putting out an announcement on my Twitter as well. But I can do Twitch without any issues because because this is a RAM, I will do it directly from my Xbox, so I don't have the issue there of having to rely on OBS or something. I know OBS was crying out for an update, so I'm going to try and do some test streams doing this as well on OBS. If all goes to plan, I will be back on OBS next week properly with the schedule. But all my streams for this week are going to go back over on Twitch after today. I think, yeah, now I've done the announcement, yes. I'm going to do it like that because I do not want to have to go through that whole thing of wondering if I'm going to get back on or not. Okay, go to sleep. In that time, hopefully the rain will stop. The main concern is the rain. Still raining. I swear they fixed that issue, but apparently not. Hold on. It's been raining my whole live stream, and I've been streaming for about 45 minutes in total now. When you combine both streams together, yeah, about 45 minutes. They have not fixed that issue with the rain. But someone like me who didn't have the issue in the first place, where it wasn't doing it all the time, would occasionally do this, what it's doing now, but not all the time. This hasn't helped at all. If it's raining, end up raining the whole stream, I will not be happy. I should imagine a lot of YouTubers won't be happy either, because it never makes for a great recording. Not this you're trying to do a charged people farm, and it's a storm, that's the only time it makes for a good recording. I want to go back and watch my live streams as well, so I want to see if it's just a lot recently or not. There was something the other day that I had to change the setting to get it to get it to go right for recording and not streaming. But I don't think I messed with anything else. I know it was the video, but that was it. Because my videos have copyright claims on them. So my live stream and Be Right Back had copyright claims because I had music on there. All I did was replace them, and since then I've had nothing but issues with streams. Oh no, it's OBS actually. That was what it shouldn't be, because I've not actually selected that one as a thing. Sorry guys. Improved the if that improves it, I will be amazed. Shouldn't do, but you never know. Okay, that was I was working on trying to get like borders and whatnot sorted. It does appear to have fixed it. Why did it do that then? Because I hadn't had that loaded. Is it because it has to preload it in the stream or not? We'll keep an eye on it and just make sure that that is caused it. Don't like it. Yeah, come over to move around, change things frequently. Okay, that is weird that that's caused it. Okay, that'll be something when I've got a better computer then. I can have something like that loaded on there. I'm not relying on. Hopefully I will be able to do it soon. I've been saying soon for ages and getting a new computer, but I don't know how much longer this one's going to last. When I do upgrade, my son will be happy. He'll probably end up with, he'll more than likely end up with my laptop. My upgrade, so he will be happy. So I'll remember to remove, or not remove the Windows Store, but remove my stuff off there, so you can't just go purging stuff from the Windows Store. So it'd be a bit disappointing if I can't play Fortnite on it. Try again. I've literally got to run with Fortnite on the lowest settings on here for it to be playable. And even then it's still not really playable. You can handle games like World of Warcraft on here fine, but something like that does not work. I wouldn't even say Fallout is a heavy, intense resource game. Yeah, as soon as I can get up to it, I'll be happy. So I can just be in a position where I can get him a computer as well, a gaming computer, but I don't think I'm going to be in that position. He can have his consoles and that's it. I mean, he's only 6 at the moment, due to be 7 soon, so doesn't really need a gaming PC, let's say. The week after next, in terms of live streams, I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Our live streams are looking to be going down to 3 days a week. To Minecraft and 1 Fable live stream a week, I think is what I will be doing going forward. Might do the odd bonus run here and there, but going forward I'm going to be cutting down after next week. That is the sound of a mine shaft. So obviously I know we're near a mine shaft because of the area we're in. But yeah, I'm going to be cutting down to 3 a week. As much as I've had fun doing the 5, it's more to the case that my partner, I'm not really seeing much because I'm live streaming most of the time, so I'm going to cut my live streams down. Just so I've got that ability to spend some time with my partner, get more what's called a work-life balance, obviously between YouTube and live streaming. Hence why I'm going to be doing 3 live streams a week, with the occasional bonus one. Sleep. I was thinking earlier on today about doing a, still raining. I was thinking earlier on today about doing maybe a Punkemo Andy Talks channel, but it's something I'm thinking about, just so you're aware, down the line. Just about anything on my chest or real world about things I feel can improve, but I can only do things like this, not as a worldwide perspective, but things that can improve, potentially improve Britain as a whole. I do have a few ideas, a few that people have agreed with me before, some disagree. And not too fine a point on it. I don't want necessarily get political about which side I support, because I'm telling you, I don't support. I'm not played allegiance to one side. I'm not one of these people that are one way or the other. I will take each election as it comes when it comes down to UK, and that is the way you are. So we should normally vote. We shouldn't be saying, oh well, I support this party over this party because this party does more what I want every time, or because my family says I should, blah blah blah. It's not the way you're voting. You should vote, and you shouldn't vote because somebody else has influenced you that way. My recommendation with voting in the UK is to go out and check each party, even your local one, even for like your local independence stuff. So I don't mean you get any like in independent parties, because you never know what you will find. There might be something that your local one will do for you. In terms of at the national level, because in the UK, you didn't know you get a choice. When it's a general election, you get to choose for your national one and your local one. Who you want to be there locally and who you want to be there for nationally. And I would not limit it to the big two ever. I would never just limit it to what they class as, I think it's the big seven now, the main seven ones. Never limit yourself like that. Have a look, see what they do, see what suits you and what you want. And then sometimes it's a case of weighing up lesser of two evils. There are things that I would do as a governor that none of the parties have even seemed to have suggested. I don't know why. I don't know if it's feasible in terms of what governments can and cannot do. Probably where I lack my understanding what governments can and cannot do. But like I say, it could just be me not fully understanding what they can and cannot do. I'm going to say I don't think it's got anything to do with what's available in a budget sense. Because when I have my ideas, I always think budget-wise. I don't go outrageous against, say, I don't go and say, well, they could do this, this, and this. I will say they could do this, this, and this by doing this. So, for instance, one of the recent ones I had the thing of is, at the moment, you've got big, massive pharmaceutical companies. And I believe I remember the UK is, I read the statistic earlier, I think maybe the third or fourth biggest pharmaceutical country in the world. And what do we have to show for that other than the NHS, which currently is being abused. Is the NHS underfunded? A lot of people seem to think it is. And I would argue that the NHS as a whole is not underfunded. It's not underfunded for the purpose that it was designed for. It's underfunded for the abuse that it gets. And that is what causes that underfunding issue. And what is what people tend to not understand. And I made the argument for that before. It was I had people saying, "Oh, it is underfunded." No, if you've got companies out there that are telling people that they must go to the doctors if they're off ill. No, not everything needs. You don't need to see a doctor every single time. And that is a thing that a lot of people don't understand. Say like myself, you've got sort of like long-term mental health, you're going to know within yourself what is normal for you and what isn't. Yes, sometimes you're going to not see the doctor because you don't want to be silly. They're the times where you really, if you're feeling like you've got something there and you don't see it because you think you're being silly, check with, I'd say go check with a pharmacist at the very least. If you're worried about being silly, a pharmacist will say whether you need a certain medication or not as well. They can't prescribe anything. The doctor should be there for if you've got ongoing issues. If you're saying try and use the things that the pharmacist who recommended you doing that and it's not working, then see a doctor. You get people seeing the doctor for a common cold. You don't need to see a doctor for a cold. Tissues, fresh air, stay hydrated. Paracetamol if you're at temperature. Yeah, that is where the NHS has become it's not underfunded, it's abused. And that is where a lot of people do struggle, and I'll say that. And I'll stick by that. If the NHS was being treated the way it was designed, so take for instance accidents and emergencies, and this is my biggest pet peeve. People don't practice emergency for things that can wait, and things they should really be seeing a practice nurse for, like cuts and bruises. You see your general practice nurse. You wouldn't go to a hospital and see somebody who is paid to be working out of hours just because it is out of hours. You've fallen off a bike. Maybe somebody's fallen off a bike, cut themselves. They go to hospital because they've got a cut. Now you may have some medical conditions that may warrant you going to hospital for something like that, but on the whole, the majority of people can stay at home, clean the cut out with harsh but salt water. Cleans the cuts out, stick a plaster on it. If you can't get it to stop bleeding, then you would go to hospital. And I don't think it's just the case of, it's going to sound silly, I don't think it's just a case of just the general public doing it. It's an issue that businesses have as well, because they will, you'll have plenty of businesses going, well, why didn't you go to hospital for this, this and this? It's like, no, it's something I thought I could treat at home. Unfortunately not. And that is why the NHS gets abused, good, because people think, well, if I don't go to the doctor or something like this, our workplace isn't going to complain because I didn't get it sorted there and then. I've used their time rather than seeing the proper channels. And in turn, they are costing the NHS, costing the employer more because they're going to end up paying through taxes. And instead, it's just something that can be treated at home. So yeah, that's the sort of things I will be discussing in my talk show when I get around to doing the talk show. Still unsure about other topics in the talk show as well, but I kind of want to get the gist and get down to that sort of thing with my talk show. Let's go grab. Yeah, I've not got enough there. Let's go grab some. But do I have any in here before I go over? Where would I have scaffolding? I think I had it in the redstone box for some bizarre reason. Just running down my head, even though I don't. In fact, was it? Did I see string? I did. Result. I was going to go, if I didn't have any, I was going to pop over to the string farm and the bamboo farm. So, what's the string running? There we go. We're glad when I can get this rain to stop, but it's been going now for an hour and 10 minutes, constantly raining on my block. I can't remember if I've done it before below or not. I'm going to guess I did. I'm going to shove that down there. And then I'm going to go there and go there. But yeah, see, with the tool show that I'm planning, if I do it, I'm not going to do it as a talk show on my own. I know it's what I say, it's going to be a bit political, but I'm going to get my son involved in on it as well. Not to shape his political views, but to basically say, look, if you're not happy with something, you can discuss it. You can maybe raise awareness, but it's also to share how a child can see it as well. He might be seeing things that I'm not seeing. He might have something that he wants to discuss as well. So it's one of the things that I kind of want to get him involved because it's something that he can actually help with. You never know, there could be a politician down the line watching my thing, somebody running for something, thinking, hang on, that's a good idea. I'm going to use that for a campaign. They've then got a vote. If, you know, that could be myself that ends up running for something, or somebody, and then, say for instance, my live stream, some downloads were like, somebody pulls these up and they're like, well, he's always been this way, he's always discussed this. So that was the other thing with the NHS. What a lot of people are actually not liking, and that is the privatisation issue surrounding the NHS. Is it an issue or is it? My theory is it is. Can the government do anything about it? Yes, they can. Will they do anything about it? Now, that is another matter. People hope they will, but it's can they do anything about it? Yes, once again, they can. And what can they do? Well, I'm not too sure either. I'm going to be honest, I'm not too sure what they can and cannot do about it. Personally, I would say that with the UK in the position it's in, the government has its ability and can use its resources to generate its own income and save the NHS. And a lot of expenses that have come from within. So a lot of the expenses at the moment are down not just to the abuse of the NHS. It'd be unfair to say that's where all the expenses come from. Some of the expenses have come in the form of the medicines that are needed the medicines that the UK buys in. Am I saying cheap out the medicines? No. I'm saying the NHS could use its own resources and its knowledge base. The government could use the NHS resources and knowledge base to create a publicly funded, there's a key here, publicly funded pharmaceuticals. Why would the NHS do this? A, it would save the NHS money. B, it would mean that medicines are no longer developed and used by private companies, it's done by the UK government. UK government could then undercut the private companies, undercut them upon their could undercut them in the way that they would be able to sell them on the market. Say countries like America or Germany and whatnot. You sell medicines, the government would be able to sell the medicines. Why would they do this? Well, they've got the resources there, they've got the knowledge, they've got the know-how there, because the NHS has been publicly funded for years by the UK government. If they end up doing this, it will generate the UK economy a lot of money from within the pharmaceutical sector as well. It would also mean that, especially somewhere like America, where the healthcare system is expensive anyway. Now you think of in the UK, that is all soaked up by government funding anyway, covering some of the deficit. It is also funded by the NHS as well. Whereas if they are producing the medicines themselves, there's nothing there to say, well, we'll sell it, we'll get a profit that way round, and continue to fund free healthcare within the UK. Now, I'm going to come out on a limb here and say regarding, there's a few other things as well that can help. So I thought I saw something, didn't I? This is always of like helping like the UK economy grow as well, especially after the COVID lock. At the moment, obviously, there's a whole talk, and I don't want to get into conspiracy theories about why the UK is the biggest exporter of said vaccines to help the global crisis. I'm not going to get into that. There's a load of conspiracy theories, and I've not really looked into it myself to see as to why certain things have happened the way they have. However, what I will say is there is a bit of a thing around why the UK is one of the biggest exporters of to help out with the global crisis. Yet, the UK economy still suffered a lot more than it should have done. So there are other things that as a country or any government in the world could do to protect themselves as well. So take Europe for example. With the ongoing issues in the eastern part, not going to name things because it'll get flagged up on YouTube. But with everything going on there is nothing to say that potentially that maybe one of the governments could turn around and plan for a crisis that is bound to happen, which is a gas crisis. Now, one of the countries that I feel that will help out and will benefit more from this is most likely going to be Iceland. Why would they help out? They currently have a thermal gas as well. They have thermal gas. They can potentially look at using it as a gas supply somehow. Maybe that you've only got Norway or the UK. Now, 2 seconds guys, I'm just going to pause to blow my nose. Sorry guys, I don't know if you actually heard anything of what I've been saying. I've just realised I had my microphone on mute. Great. I don't know how long it's been on mute for. Give me 2 seconds. Let's see if I can. No way. Anything I'm watching. I've got my stream on just as a backup. I don't know. Anyway, I've been able to see if I had it on my mute. So I was just talking about an ongoing crisis with gas. That was not, and how Iceland could potentially be the biggest benefactor country from that. Obviously, the ongoing crisis is in Europe, and it's to do with the western side of Europe. I'm not going to discuss what the crisis is because I do not want my channel flagged. But yes, I was saying how Iceland could potentially benefit from it for gas supplies. Also, I'm going to say now that gas on a whole, I know in the UK the usage is going down, and there's becoming a more heavily reliance on electricity rather than gas. And I'm going to say now, with that in mind, governments, if it's the same in other European countries, then European governments can do something to benefit themselves and help out other countries. So, for instance, take here in the UK, what the government could do is we are currently investing heavily in renewable energy. That's fine. That's not where I'm going with this. Well, it is, but it's not in the way the UK are doing the renewable energy, which is the use of wind farms at the moment here in the UK. That's the most common renewable energy in the UK is the wind farm. What the UK government could do instead is invest in Africa. Electricity will go over that far. Obviously, supply can. African countries can export solar electricity. That's where I was going, solar. And it would help Europe a lot. So what they could do is, sorry, I was trying to do two things at once. So what they could end up doing is they could end up the next level down. And I was on this level. See what they could, what say UK could end up doing is they could end up funding, say Liberia, for instance, Northern Africa, where they've got obviously the Sahara Desert. Could end up funding there to rain just does not work tonight. End up helping the Libya government out to fund to install solar panels in the Sahara Desert. Now, because it's a desert, things are prevented from rust. The cost of doing that there would be, the cost of the actual farm itself would be lower than what it would cost to do the same thing in Europe. Significantly lower compared to what you would need to run Europe for the output, that's for sure. And you've also, no doubt there'll still be raining when I wake up again. Ah, what a surprise. Next time it's night time, I might go over to the desert, sleep and see if that resets it. Been through the Never a couple of times, so it shouldn't still be raining. This is ridiculous, it's still raining. There we go, right. Yes, that is something that the governments in themselves could do. Will they do? Probably not. Because it would mean that, say, the Libya government would make a huge return on it. But the government could do it, they could fund it, they could put the electricity there, but they could say, look, we're going to take our electricity, we're going to take our certain percentage for our own electricity supply, and we're going to take a percentage of the profit, and you get all the other profits in return for allowing us to install the solar panels here. Because what will then happen is the Libyan government will go, well, our GDP is really poor, we're really not really well off. You're doing that for free for us, not charging us, and allowing us to take a bit of profit. We're not going to say no to that. At the same time, you are helping yourself. So it's a win-win. And I think the issue that, I'd say that's something that could happen. It's the upfront cost though. is what might be putting off some of the governments. But then the other thing is, it's the lucrative deals that the governments will be supplying, and how some other governments may mirror that and go, well, actually, that we will be doing that as well, but we're going to be taking our business to another country to do the same thing. So you're not getting any of those profits that you've just mentioned. And that's another issue to face as to why they may not have done it yet. Right. 2 seconds, right, this one needs to go down by 1. Four, 5, 6. 7, 8. What is it? Oh well. There. No. Yeah, that's right. No, that's funny because yeah, I need to work this out. Yeah. So it's 51. I'll give it to 50. But yeah. Go grab a sign. No, I had a sign, but only 2 signs actually. Signs. And here I've actually got end signs on me. Buttons. No buttons out of them. I've got 1, 2. Oh, I needed packed ice as well. What am I like? I'll go get some packed ice in a minute. Nice one. Why did I just do that when I've got the thing on me that I don't need to do it for? Right. And then what I'll do is I'll start put the water in a minute. Just stacking up to do. Go. One of days so far. Right, let's turn 9 to 10. Hang on, what are we doing? I need dirt. Ink calculated on that. So we have to go get the patch space. Right. I should leave a lot of patch space. Doing you can actually help me in a minute. Fingers crossed for the end of the stream. Will it or will it not? No, of course it won't. Miracle! 2 hours of rain and it finally stops. Don't you say no. I'm happy for it. I'm happy it stopped. Oh, that was a nightmare. I don't know why it was going on so long. There's actually no reason for it. Oh, sorry guys. Oh, you can't unpack it. Okay. How annoying. I'm going to get lazy one day. Let's build up the walls. not on sure we've got half slab one, a half slab. There's a number of sorry. Yeah. I think I need to set the killing chamber first. so we can change it. In there. They fell down there. 2 sticky piston. No, just 1 sticky piston, wasn't it? Because yeah, just the 1 sticky piston facing that way. Pushed open, suffocating. Yeah, yeah. Alright, I think before I go to that, I will get the killing system in, because that will lead me on Friday, on Thursday's live stream, putting in this floor, and what I'm doing in this floor. I'm not going to be locating down there, but I'm going to light up up here just in case. I know what my look is like, because like they'll end up spawning down here, and I don't want them to. But I'm going to have a rotten flesh storage down there. I've just got to work out how I'm doing a rotten flesh storage. Let's go get more stone. I need 1 block of redstone to start with. I don't have any power rail. Oh my word. How have I not got any power rail? I don't even have any back at base. Let me have a look. I'm not putting in the whole system tonight. Just putting in what I need to. It's my conscience. I'm going to get to the end time what I said I was going to do for my stream. CPU usage isn't going up to the 80%. I think it was the enabled DVR, which I think was what the issue mainly was. I don't know if it was it or not, but I will soon find out. But yeah, it does appear as though it's still going pretty fine. So, like the occasional blip, but nothing too bad. Ah, not what I wanted. I'm not going to do you. I'm going to come back to you. Can you do? Oh, you do it right. You do. Okay. Come on. Thank you. Oh, I thought you was in the boat. Thanks for that. Oh my word. What was I coming? Oh yeah, powered rail. Oh, now I get the lag on my computer this time. Not on the streaming side of things. Oh, you will get it on the streaming side of things. But it's not just the streaming side of things, it's my computer as well this time. Right. Around about it's about time. I'm not even going to bother sleeping because last time I did, I got the rain from being over here. And I'm not going to that risk again. Let's go down to redstone level. This one. Power rails. Do we have any? We do. Let's try that. We've got plenty of normal. Take them over because I'm going to need them anyway whilst I'm over there. I think I've got sticky pistons. Should have. Not. I can get some anyway. I'm sure I've got slime over there. But tomorrow, yeah, let's get over there. and talk about tomorrow's live stream. That's definitely over on Twitch. It appears like I've fixed the issue with the YouTube lag. Appears like I have. I'm not too sure if I have or not. If we're switching off the DVR, it looks like that's what was causing the issue. I can go back. I'll go back to very fast. Okay. I think if it was time, usage. Yep, remaining low. It was the DVR option. That was annoying. When did that enable? I never remember enabling that. I don't even think I've ever done it on the YouTube side either. I remember YouTube, live streams on YouTube, they stay live anyway. If they don't, then I may struggle. Was it the... Oh, I don't know actually. I don't know, to be honest, what's going on there. Yeah, it's gone up again, but I've increased the bit rate. But it looks like it's still fine for you guys. Right. Let's get some sleep, and I'll log off in a minute and finish the stream because we are near the end of it. Oh, sorry about it, guys. Alright. I'm going to get down here because I want to destroy things I don't want to destroy. Okay. Oh, maybe I can do it anyway because go about put it in there. A bit of rolls. I'm going to leave that. Is there a leave in that? Yes, there is. Either no, yes. Okay. Yeah, it's going to be a kill chamber. Normal, I'd fix that. I can't even remember what way I does have issues on the thing here, but I'll get it all worked out. Sorry guys, I don't mean to sniff down the microphone, it's need wood. I'm not going to make that wood. No, in fact, once I need wood, what have I actually got in my ender chest? Because I've had that. No, go back. I'm definitely going to be forever. Alright, right. Anyway, get some wood. I need it. I need to. I needed wood for. My brain's just stopped working. Trapdoor, that was it. Desert that way. Oh, go off to desert, and then I think there's a green bit beforehand, but I think I demolished all the trees here. One big tree. Yeah, I've left just the big trees. Go this way. It's just desert as far as I can see. Savannah. That'll do me. I just want wood. So I'll do. So I can get oak. There's left to do. That'll do me nicely. Oak. Well, I won't oak drop water Savannah. I don't use up the Savannah wood. Just back there. There we go. That's one. I can't remember if I need to do that. Is 6 bits. Anyway, down there. Put the pick you back. And I can transfer all this down. There. My shoes, does that look that pop out? Have a look. Where's that? Pick it up. No, it doesn't look it out. That's good. I don't know what I wanted. I don't know why with that there. That comes over there. It's raining again, isn't it? This world really does not like me at the moment. Alright, AFK down there, just make sure the killing table works properly. Yep, that should stop me going out. Like that. Yes, it does. I'll throw a splash potion in there. It will kill them off, but it'll also give me the XP and other bits as well. Result. Right, I'm going to call the stream here, guys. I've gone past the end time that I would usually go past. Don't see the back of my head. So yeah, I've gone past the end time that I would usually go past. So for now, I'm going to call the stream here. Tomorrow I'm live over on Twitch for Fable 3. I'm also live on Wednesday with Fortnite. And then Thursday, Friday, I'm back here on the round, finishing off the farms. So I'll catch you later, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.